So this is the front facing camera on the iPhone 15. And again, this is just the standard iPhone 15, not the Pro. Alright. So this is what it's looking like right here. And me personally, man, I think that this front facing camera quality is amazing. And I'm using the standard camera app. I'm not using Pro Movie. I'm not dialing in any settings or anything like that. I'm just letting it rock out how it wants to rock out. It's a pretty gloomy looking day. The sun is out, but it just went behind some clouds. But look, man, it's handling it pretty well. You see what I'm saying? And then on top of that, what I also like about this camera is that you got cinematic mode for the front and the rear. So even still with that, that's a plus, you know. So, and I'm just kind of moving about so y'all can kind of see the color shift in the, you know, the white balance and all that. I did set it to white balance lock. So once it, you know, locks the white balance, well, once the white balance kind of, the camera kind of figures it out, it should lock it for me. I shouldn't have to do anything after that. But take a look at this, man. You see what I'm saying? I think it looks really good, especially coming from my iPhone 12. And here come the sun. See what I'm saying? So now let's look at how that quality changes. Look at that with that sun beating right on me like that. Man, look at that quality. You cannot beat that. I'm telling you, you cannot beat that. And this is the front facing camera at 4K 60. You see what I'm saying? 4K 60. You just can't beat that, man. So again, I just want to show y'all this front facing camera quality. I'm gonna switch to cinematic mode on the front facing so you guys can see that as well. Hold on, give me 1 second. Now this is cinematic mode on the front facing camera. Now the thing about this cinematic mode is that before you press record, you can also press the F button, and then you can adjust your aperture. You can adjust it. So right now it starts out at 4.5 if I'm not mistaken. I think I just saw it start at 4.5, and you can see some of the blur, and it looks pretty good. And I'm standing in front of the sun again so y'all can see this quality of the front facing camera. But again, it's at 4.0 or 4.5, one of the two. I forgot, I pressed record, but it's at 4.0 or 4.5. So now imagine if I was to take this and I was to then go ahead and switch it to like 2.8 or something like that. You see what I'm saying? You can get a little bit more of a blur. So I'm gonna put something behind me so you guys can see, like this tree, for instance. Look at this tree right here. I'm trying to get it. There it is. So see how that tree is kind of blurred out? Cinematic mode on this iPhone 15 is looking pretty damn good, man. So I'm gonna switch it to 2.8 because my Sigma goes down to f1.8, and I'm pretty sure 1.8 on here may not look that great. It ain't gonna look like a you know, mirrorless camera like my Canon 90D, but I'm gonna go to 2.8 and let's take a look at that real quick. Okay, so I just switched it to 2.8, and again, the standard is 4.5. I just saw it again. I can't remember that quick. But now this is what 2.8 look like, and you can see that tree. And I'm looking in the screen so I can make sure I'm framing myself right. But look at that. So you can see how it kind of blurs out right there. Another thing I also like about this 15 is that it has a leveler built in to the camera. I mean to the phone. So I see the yellow line, and it could let me know if I'm, you know, got my, you know, if I'm leaning, or I got the camera or the phone leaning this way or that way. I think that's pretty cool. That's a good addition, man. But this is 2.8. I'm gonna go even lower just to show you guys. Let me go back out here in this sun. Got the sun on this side. So let me go back out here in the sun. Keep the tree behind us. Let me see if I can get the tree behind me. There we go. Got the tree behind me right there. So now you can see what 2.8 looks like with the tree behind me. And if I move up even further, it should blur it out that much more. You see what I'm saying? So again, this front facing camera is looking pretty good, but I already know the rear facing camera. If this front facing camera is looking like this, I already know that this rear facing camera gonna be super lit. So let me switch it down to, I think I can go all the way down to 1.8. I'm gonna see how far I go. I'll let you guys know. Hold up. So it let me go all the way down to 2.0. So f2.0. So look at how blurry it is now. Put that same tree back here. Look at that. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking at the screen. I'm trying to make sure I'm framing right, guys, but that's 2.0. And I think it looks pretty good to be, you know, coming out of an iPhone, man. You know, this is something that you get on, you know, like my DSLR, my 90D, you know, ZV-1 gives you that. You know, a lot of these cameras nowadays, this is what, I mean, all cameras really give you this. It depends on the lens, but doing this on a phone, look at that. Let me move back out here. The sun is on this side. It just went behind a cloud though. But look at how good that looks. This don't even, man, that looks great. Let me look, I gotta look at the screen, y'all. Yeah, man, that looks amazing. Look at that. And look at that 2.0, how I put that in the frame back here and it blurs that out. You see what I'm saying? That looks great, man. They did something with this iPhone 15, and I could just imagine what the 15 Pro, you know, looks like this, man. But again, I'm gonna switch to the rear camera because I gotta get ready to take my daughter to go do a little bit of practice, man, her one-on-one. I might even take it with me. I'm gonna take my phone with me. I might even just kind of get some clips of one of my favorite spots over there. So let me switch over to the rear camera and then we'll kind of see this little same test. All right, so this is the rear camera. We have 4K 60. One quick thing I meant to mention is that on the front facing camera, you can only do cinematic mode at 4K 30. All right, so just keep that in mind. Only do it at 4K 30. But look at this front camera. This front camera is looking really dang on good at 4K 60. I'm in the shade, right? But hold up, let me go over here to some sunlight. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to my little tree over here because it got some color on it and it's getting a little, the sun keeps going behind the clouds on me, but see what I'm saying? Let me go over here like this. So look at this tree, and this is the standard. Look at the sky looking really nice too. This is the standard camera app. It's not like Pro Movie or anything like that. This is the standard camera app, and then here goes the sun. Look at that. When the sun comes out, look at that. That looks really good, man. And this is at one time, not 0.5 or even 2. This is at one time. I'm gonna see if I can go in. Let's zoom in 2 times. That's 2 times zoom. Look at that. Can't beat that 2 times zoom on this tree right here. Let's go to 0.5. You know, this is 4K 60 on the rear, and I'm gonna mix all of this footage, man, so you know it is what it is. That's 4K 60 on the rear, so I'm gonna stop this and then I'm gonna do cinematic mode on the rear. Hold up. So I just went ahead and took it down to the lowest. So this is cinematic mode on the rear, and you can only do 4K 30 in cinematic mode on the iPhone 15. All right, just the standard iPhone 15, but this is 2.0. Look how much it blurs out that background, because I got this tree pretty much is what I'm focused on, and look how much it blurs out. You see what I mean? That looks great, man. And this is at one time zoom. This looks great. The sky still looks great. My kids in the backyard playing, guys. But that looks great, man. Looks real great. Look how much it blurs out, man. Look at that. Once it locks on, it blurs out everything else, man. Then I got some stuff in the foreground that's out of focus. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that. Man, that's pretty tight, man. I'm telling y'all. Look at that. Locks back on right here. And I'm not doing anything. I'm just letting the standard camera app do its thing, man. Just letting the standard camera app do its thing. And again, I'm gonna take this with me, probably get some shots over at one of my favorite little places, and then we'll go from there. But I wanted you guys to see this rear camera cinematic mode as well, man. Let's continue to test these cameras. I'm gonna take some photos and stuff too. All right. So I'm out here, me and my daughter doing a little bit of practice, like I said, and I just want you guys to see a handful of quick pictures. See this front-facing camera, rear-facing camera. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick video. Hopefully these photos and the camera and the quality look pretty good, look pretty decent. If you found this video to be helpful, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's been your man Jay, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.